Kick-ass facts! Pew, 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 pew! Which historical figure was famously attacked by hundreds of rabbits during a staged hunt? A. Julius Caesar, B. Napoleon Bonaparte, C. King Henry VIII, or D. Theodore Roosevelt? The correct answer is B, Napoleon Bonaparte. During a celebration after a successful campaign, Napoleon's team arranged a rabbit hunt to entertain him. They brought in hundreds of rabbits for him and his men to chase, but instead of wild hares, they gathered tame, farm-raised rabbits who were used to being fed by humans. So when they were released, they didn't scatter, they charged. How fucking adorable would that be? Dozens of bunnies swarmed Napoleon looking for food. His staff tried to shoo them away, but the rabbits kept coming. Eventually, he had to retreat. Your belly button, whether an innie or an outie, is simply the scar left behind after your umbilical cord was cut at birth. Despite popular myth, the way the cord was cut or tied doesn't determine the outcome. About 90% of people have innies, which occur when the tissue heals inward, while outies, seen in roughly 10% of the population, result from a small amount of protruding scar tissue or an umbilical hernia that didn't fully close in infancy. Outies are harmless and purely cosmetic unless they appear later in life, in which case they could indicate a hernia and should be checked out by a doctor. After Albert Einstein died in 1955, the pathologist performing the autopsy removed his brain for scientific study, but also took his eyeballs, which were given to Einstein's longtime eye doctor. To this day, those eyes are reportedly locked away in a New York City safety deposit box. As for Einstein's brain, slices of it were sent to researchers across the world, but some pieces mysteriously disappeared and remain unaccounted for. In 2020, astronomers discovered a fast radio burst, FRB, from a galaxy about 500 million light years away that repeats on a striking 16.35-day cycle, sending out a millisecond-long flashes of intense radio energy in a pattern likened to a cosmic heartbeat. While most FRBs are random, this was the first one to show any sort of regularity, sparking speculation about its source. Scientists suggest natural explanations such as a highly magnetized neutron star or interactions in a binary system, though the unusual rhythm has also fueled more speculative ideas, including the possibility of artificial origins. Roughly 1 in 200 people are born with an extra rib near the base of their neck called a cervical rib. It's a leftover quirk of embryonic development and can cause issues like thoracic outlet syndrome, where nerves or blood vessels are compressed. It can cause symptoms like pain, numbness, tingling, and weakness in your neck, shoulders, or arm or hand. Even stranger are people who are born missing a rib entirely. Ghost forests are eerie landscapes where dead, leafless trees stand in waterlogged or marshy ground, killed by encroaching seawater. They form when rising seas, storm surges, or human-made changes flood coastal woodlands with salt, poisoning the tree roots and transforming the ecosystem. They're often found along the U.S. East Coast and the Gulf Coast. Ghost forests are a striking evidence of climate change and environmental shift, silent skeletal reminders of once thriving forests now overtaken by rising tides. The dancing plague, occurring in Strasbourg in 1518, caused hundreds of people to dance uncontrollably for days, with some collapsing or even dying from exhaustion. The cause remains unknown, though theories include mass hysteria, poisoning from moldy rye, or a stress-induced trance linked to famine and fear. Thousands of people worldwide report seeing a shadowy, tall man in a wide-brimmed hat during episodes of sleep paralysis. He doesn't speak, just stands watching and radiating dread. Some believe he's a shared hallucination triggered by the brain's panic response. Others say he's a supernatural entity that transcends culture, age, and geography. What's chilling is how similar the descriptions are, even people who've never heard of the Hat Man before. Whether a neurological glitch or something stranger, he is an icon of modern folklore. Someone needs to make a movie about it.